Such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants.
It's been a bad Sunday, bro. I was Super Bowl, and I lost another game earlier. A bad Sunday, man. See if I can turn this shit around.
A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4.
Lambeau Field.
Not by a long stretch over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he can manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. That's hard for him to escape the pocket.
Number 40 look like a lineman out there. That's a tight end. Hell way.
You talk about this Giant defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practice.
Ran right past him.
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2nd and 3. Down, cut.
On play action. Love to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Set, cut. 45. One, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. The Packers at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You gotta be roomy, bro.
Christian Watson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Second and 1. This goes out wide for Mixon. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now it's a fumble. And the Packers
Fumble.
and they will stop shot in
Can't fumble, bro.
at the 42-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you earned.
Second and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Touchdown! Christian Watson with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And quickly there, but it's incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. And you look at this Packers defense. They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass. But the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move it to the top 5.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
First down, New York.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 42 yards. And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. Packers 14. Giants 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. But now he appears to be in some pain. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Ready. Set, cut.
Love, they go play action now. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Right.
Love looking to throw it. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nice throw there by the young rookie from Penn State, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. It's intercepted. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll complete this one to Watson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Down. Ready.
Love now. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
45. White. Red. Cycle.
Here's Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go now. Yellow. 22. Hut.
Now a give, Irving running right. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Set. Watch out now. 60 red. Trouble. 38.
Play fake. Here's Love. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
Black. 95.
Level sneaking. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Hut.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Black 40. Slice blue. Ready.
Love. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs as the first half is winding down. And the Packers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the extra point try forthcoming. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Giants.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Giants first down.
He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jordan Addison in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The Giants will
They'll throw now on the final play. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Chase with
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
a loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
Now back to throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Throwing. Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now Love. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
To throw now. Here's Love. To the sideline and incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And his kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is caught by Addison. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. 23 yards. First down, Giants.
Let's go now.
Back to throw now on 1st down. To Mixon on the check down. Completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Klein. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Giants are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw again. This goes on wide for Mixon. Touchdown! A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit him.
And it'll be intercepted. Weaving through traffic, and he's free. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Trying to move the pocket there. Out to the right on the bootleg, but nothing develops. And he's forced to just throw this one away.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this
down to make the play, bro. Fuck.
A game there of 30 big ones.
You dropping everything right in the bed basket.
I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Halted in his tracks by Keanu Benton.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down at 7.
Set. 50, green. Set.
Jet sweep, here's Watson. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Ready?
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready. Black ultra. Blue. Ready.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. And the defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. He's got a man, complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we
Still
go.
enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer.
Oh! Come on, man! I'm gonna throw both of us.
But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Right?
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter.
Ready, set.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't
One more
get
play,
away with
one more
man
play.
coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Ready up.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one.
44-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60. Hut, hut.
Love, they go play action now. Right side, this is Morton. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3.
Black. Set.
Love now. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Let's go now. 30. 22 needle. Ready.
Here's Love.
Knock the ball out, bro. Come on, bro. God damn, dog.
He also gets a first. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Needle blue. Here we go. Set. Set.
Love.
That's the 2nd time in one drive, bro.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Set. Ready. Sit. Black 40. 43 rail. Ready.
Looking to throw. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for the Packers touchdown. Christian Watson with career touchdown number 70. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the 4th quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull out the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick. And we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention they got to get the touchdown and a two-point conversion first. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. He'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Klein. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for the Giants. And even 50 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall in.
It's not bad. Not
We've seen
bad.
this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. It's so close. He gets it to the right. Out of bounds right there. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Looking to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Giants get a bit closer. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a one-score game. And that almost makes it a brand-new ball game. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the two-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their two-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side.
Oh my goodness, bro. I need y'all to be there, dog.
We've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Black, green, jack.
Throwing. Love. Completed out left to Dobbs. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Set. Claws red. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Love from the gun. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Okay,
Not
ready?
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
50.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Set. Hut. 45. White. Ready?
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 43. Set.
And they take a knee.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters, every 4 games, and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.